It wasn't a dream. It was a nightmare. Who's responsible for this mess of nonsense? The Pickle Resistance! Wheat will answer. But not until the next episode. We got lots and lots of stuff to talk about. It has been a moment, ladies and gentlemen, but welcome back to Skizzlecraft, and welcome back to my beautiful floating continent in the sky. So many different little things have changed all over the island here, and we're going to cut in some different time-lapse footage of the construction of the main storage building. We're going to insert some time-lapse footage here of the building of our first little store. We're moving librarians. We're building a beautiful, amazing tree. But first of all, welcome back. Thank you so much, everybody, for tuning in. I hope that your day right now is amazing. Please take a moment to just remember to be kind to yourself today and absolutely every day. And yes, we woke up from the terrible nightmare that we have been pickled. These slimy, squishy, listen to the just gross, nasty pickle. You can see the pickle sign down there. Our beautiful, beloved wheat field has been pickled. Who would do such a thing? Who would do the Pickle Resistance? That's who. And the Wheaties, again, will answer, but not until the next episode, because I've got too much stuff that I want to show your beautiful faces here. All of the beautiful different things that have changed up here on my amazing floating continent. First things first, obviously, you're going to recognize this big, beautiful, amazing tree. Now, it's not done. Let me put on my best. Papa K, it's not done. It's not done. It's definitely nothing up here is done. But I just really have kind of been bouncing from project to project, kind of whatever sparks me that day, whatever I've really been interested in building, whatever I've really kind of felt like investing my energy into. This is all made out of dark oak wood and dark oak leaves. We've got a couple of different branch structures. You'll see the time lapse here of the construction of the actual tree and the placing of all of the different leaves. I really didn't want this to look like a bit. See, now this is from Craft, my Bedrock series. Like I built basically a tree that looks like a big green light bulb. I built it years ago, and I kind of wanted to avoid that. So I built out the branches first, and then I added in the leaf structure going around on the branches. We're also going to add in some dark oak fences up there. They're going to play as little sticks and different things like that. And it's really going to add a little bit of an extra dimension to this thing. We may play with the root structure just a little bit more here. Maybe we'll take out part of this railing here that's blocking this pathway. Maybe we'll extend the root structure for this a little bit further over this way. I'm not 100% sure exactly what I'm going to do with this just yet, but as far as a starting point for this tree, I do absolutely love it. I think it looks incredible. I love it. Just okay. What is happening? There we go. I love it's got like this little bit of character. You've got these kind of like little jutty outy bits of some extra leaves and stuff. We're probably going to tame that down a little bit. It's not going to be quite as exaggerated and quite as many different This is our life now. Just, yep. It's our life now. Oh my goodness. But yes, it has been a little while. I know it's been a little bit of time since I have gotten back to you guys here on the server, but I've been so busy building up so many beautiful and amazing things, and not the pickles. Definitely not those. Don't look down there. Don't even think about looking down there. But yes, I love this tree, but this is still a work in progress. Everything that you're going to see still needs final details, still needs some finishing and things like that. But let me know what you think of the tree down in the comments below. Like I said, I love it. I feel like it's got a little character, and I love especially the leaves hanging down, like the little leaves that are kind of drooping off of the tree structure. And I mean, this is just one of the most beautiful things I have ever seen. This is Ace Keystone. I do not even remotely have the kind of talent to Ah, look at that beautiful face. I do not even have remotely the kind of armor stand talent to do this. This is all armor stand magic. Beautiful armor stand magic. We have Wheaties Golemancy in session. There's 30 armor stands in this, and it looks absolutely incredible. Like, I love this, like the fingers, the hay bale fingers coming off of that there, and how it's not quite complete yet, and it's coming together. I mean, it just looks absolutely gorgeous. Ace Keystone, again, just absolutely incredible job. I will never, ever move this. Probably the redstone, because what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to build some kind of a small gazebo or some kind of a small pavilion around it, or like at least something. I want to zhuzh it up just a little bit, some kind of thing like that, but I haven't figured out 100% how to really work it in here. This is honestly kind of why the tree is here, because the golem got built here before the tree, and then I was just like, I can't move. I can't erase this gorgeous. Look at how amazing that looks. It just looks like incredible, and I really love it. So we absolutely cannot ever get rid of the golem. So thank you, Ace, for creating this beautiful monstrosity here in my base. Speaking of monstrosities, we have, so now you saw the time lapse, you'll see it right here if I plug it in right here. I already rendered all this replay mod footage, but I haven't recorded the episode yet, and I have no idea where it's actually going to get plugged in here, so I may just be talking about butt. I love how much character the tree has. I think it need to bulk up those out branches just a little bit more, maybe just a little bit, but at any rate. You saw the build for this in the time-lapse, whenever the time-lapse was, or if it's happening right now. Hey, hi, how are you? Obviously, we've changed things up a little bit since the time-lapse there. We have finished the roof structure. Underneath, we've got these iron grates. I redid the windows. The windows are offset like this that you can see here. And the reason why I had to do this is because our librarians shoved in here, they kept jumping up on the window sill here, and then they would be able to get out of their enclosure here. Now they can't. This is fence with carpet on top of it, so they actually cannot get out. I don't know what just happened there, but cannot get out of there. I got, let me just tell you something here. I got the luckiest librarian roles this side of legitimately forever. Check out these amazing trades. Check this out. Efficiency 5, Fortune 3, and then, impaling 4, fine. But then, Mending, Silk Touch, Fire Protection 4, and where are you? Unbreaking 3, Riptide 3. So I got, I really just wanted 3 things. I wanted Unbreaking, I wanted Efficiency 5, and I wanted Mending, because I wanted to be able to build great tools. The rest of the books I can buy from the shopping district from other people, or I could go to the community trading hall and I can trade for them myself. Hence my 2 farmers here that, of course, we can do super selling to. I've cured these guys several times as well, so we can sell them crops, especially melons and pumpkins. We can do a lot of that action, and we can get all of our emeralds. And of course, we have a cleric here, basically because I wanted a glowstone source, so I could buy glowstone from something. Also, nether wart I can sell to it. I can sell a bunch of stuff to it as well if I really want to. But the trades that I managed to unlock, down the pipe, Fire Protection 4, Fortune 3, was Silk Touch one of them? Yeah, Silk Touch. Just complete luck that these 3 librarians, I managed to get that good of trades out of that whole deal. Obviously, we've got a whole lot more detail that's really got to get plugged into here. And obviously, these guys are going to move because we're going to build a big, I think, melon and pumpkin patch kind of thing, maybe. I'm not 100% sure because I know these villagers are going to be a pain, but we'll go up to our attic up here, and this, for now anyway, is where we are storing all of our mini blocks, all of our entity heads, and all of our player heads. Leaf and I just love to kill each other. Absolutely love to kill each other. But yeah, so right now, I mean, this is just meant to be attic storage. It's not meant to be anything too fancy, so I doubt that'll get much more decoration, but it'll probably get a little bit more. We'll head down into our basement here. And down inside of our basement here, we have a little mini super smelter. Not anything super big or fancy or anything like that. We've got some hidden hot stuff coming through. We've got some hot stuff coming through. Dad, why did you bring me to a gay steel mill? I don't know. But anyway, we can use our lava because we've got our lava out here. You guys have already seen this in the last episode here. This is where our dripstone's coming down and filling up our lava there. But we can now check out in here. We've got lots and lots of lava buckets in there, all sorts of that. And then we've got blast furnaces, regular furnaces, everything hopper line feeding over. This is just a temporary measure. I may just put a double chest like boom, boom, like right here, like right across there. I may just do that. I'm not 100% sure how I want to play that just yet. But yeah, we've got just kind of a little mini super smelter. I don't need anything super big. This is just for my needs, of course. And we come out here and we have extended this basement floor area pretty significantly on the under portion of the base here. We got a stupid noisy zombie down here. Let's see if we can go say hello to him really quick. Uh-oh, no, not that one. Ah, there we go. Hey, how's it going, guy? How's it going? We have a Zombert. It's Skizzlecraft. Of course it's got to be a Zombert. But yeah, he is what we use to cure our villagers and everything like that. And I kind of saved him just for now, just in case I'm going to need him for anything later. I'm not 100% sure if I'm going to... How am I going to get out of here now? Uh-oh. I have a few pieces of scaffolding from what I just was working on the tree. I'm so bad at Java scaffolding still. Oh. Okay. You need to... Wait. Ha! We did it! Okay, and boom. Okay, perfect. Alrighty. So yeah, we're saving him for now, but like I said, we've extended this whole thing out into this area over here. I don't know how it's going to be utilized just yet because there may be other buildings that are built into this area, and there may not be. I'm not 100% certain exactly how all that's going to happen. We can come over through here and dun 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 dun. This is one of my favorite things here. All of our storage is completely taken care of. I'm going to show you my beautiful storage room here in just a few moments. But we cleared this whole area out here. This is where our boulder is. This is where the chain links to the floating island is, down underneath here now. And we flattened this out along with this here. Still got some work to do, obviously, to continue extending this thing out through the entirety of this, but basically we're going to kind of divide this thing into basement levels as we go down. So that's why we're kind of extending this all throughout this area here. Lash left me some water kittens. I don't know if I showed you guys those in the last episode. Thank you, Lash. So let's head through here. I also kind of really love these lanterns hanging from these wall pieces as a lighting motif. And of course, we're spreading our ceiling through here as well because we don't want to see this mess from, down below. We want to make that into a ceiling. In some rooms, it's obviously going to get the wooden ceiling treatment like we have in here. And in other rooms, we're going to have just this here. Some of it's going to be like unfinished, like basement, like dugout basement kind of feeling or whatever to it necessarily, and then other parts of it are not. Other parts of it are going to look a little bit different here. Can I? Dang it. Okay. I did not want to do that. Now we come up into our beautiful, beautiful storage building. Now, of course, out here, we're going to build our blacksmithing area and our little pavilion and everything that's going to go outside over top of this. And we're going to use the lava. Of course, the blacksmith needs the super hot lava to craft and create weaponry and everything like that for us. And we're going to have other different things out here as well. Haven't built that stuff up yet, obviously. And there's going to be a bridge that's going to come off of here eventually and go over to another island, but we haven't built that yet either. I really, really do love that tree. But in here, of course, and we've got to do a lot of decorating and stuff on the interior of this, but we can come through here. This is our main doorway here. Main doorway through here. Now, this is something I've got to kind of reconsider how I'm going to do all the pathways on this entire island. I know in the last episode, I showed like this bridge and I was like super proud of like the line of sight from like one like bridge to the nether portal over there. How you could see straight across and it kind of lined up all the mangrove fences and it looked kind of cool. But this is like the main throughway of this house right here. And like, I really, really love this. Now, it's not done. It's not done. And this oak is going to completely go. This was the kind of concept I was trying to work with, but I don't like it at all. So this oak here is going to go, and we're going to end up replacing all that with mangrove. And I've got an idea for what I want to do with mangrove and bring it all the way up around the exterior of the building here. In here is where we're going to build our potion brewing setup. So we've got a shulker box full of all of the brewing stuff that I've acquired here on the server thus far. I was going to say, why do I have splash potions of weakness? But duh, Nick, you cured villagers a whole bunch of times. I'm a smart boy. So just going to have a little potion set up in here. Nothing too fancy, nothing too spectacular or anything like that, but we're going to have some fun with that. And then we come into here, into our beautiful, beautiful stairwell. And I really do love this, framed out by the white concrete here. And then we just take our stairs up here, second floor to our beautiful, amazing storage room. Now, a lot of the things I'm going to name my chests are going to be just dumb references to things that I like, or dumb, silly things that I like or care about, like grass tastes bad. Name it. And then, you know, like Dirt 2, Electric Boogaloo, because every part 2, it has to be Electric Boogaloo. You know, and then we have Gravel Begins and the Dark Gravel. We have Sweet Sand. Anybody get what that's a reference to? Mumbo's Smooth Stone, which of course Mumbo just calls regular old Minecraft stone smooth stone. Then we have actual smooth stone. We have Cobblestone Returns, Cobblestone Forever, Cobblestone and Robin. I know you guys are getting all this kind of stuff. Boom! The Magnificent Geode. Name it. So yes, this is our storage room. A little bit of room in here for expansion as well. Actually, I got to add some more chest signs over here because this blackstone has expanded out significantly. I stripped down half of a bastion remnant in the resource nether and brought back a ton of blocks up to the 3rd floor. And of course, we haven't done a whole lot with this here yet, but I'll put the time-lapse footage in here of our original throne. This was the first time I met Leaf, and we had the amazing adventure at the Woodland Mansion, which you can check out in the first episode from Skizzlecraft, my first episode in the series. And I really had to do something with the throne. I really didn't want to dismantle it, but of course we got rid of the island down there. And, you know, you guys are seeing that time-lapse now. But I really, really wanted to rebuild the throne. And now, because we are the Wheaties, now it has become the throne of wheat. And we stuck an armor stand on here. And we've got Leaf, our queen, sitting upon the throne, sitting upon the mighty throne of wheat, holding a piece of wheat, of course. And then I love this kind of like little extra detail I added here. This is inset versus these ones being set on the exterior of that. I really, really do like that. I think it's amazing. But other than that, it is pretty much exactly the same as it was, with the exception of instead of wood, this is, of course, now hay bales because wheat. And I really, again, love how the shadow of this just kind of nestles right in here. Right over where that island used to be. We did a little bit of underwater terraforming, as you saw there in the time lapse. And I don't think I showed this in the time lapse, but there we go. We added a little bit of seagrass down here to kind of try to make this look natural. And so I had sea pickles down here at one point, and this isn't about the whole pickle thing that we saw earlier in the video, but just using pickles down here for whatever reason, the shaders, like when you're like even way up on the island, you could see them, they stuck out like a sore thumb, the lights did. So that's why we swapped out for some glow lichen, just to add a little bit of lighting down here. And we've got our boat right now sitting over the entrance to our old mine shaft, which is right here. I don't know what we'll ever use this for again, except for, I don't know, something probably, right? We'll use it for something maybe. I don't necessarily know, but it is there. Always kill squids. Always, always, always kill squids. So heading back up to our main island now. Yep, like I said, this is our big, beautiful building. We obviously need to put a roof on it and do a lot more stuff. I am really a huge fan of this roof on this building here, so we're going to do something similar to this on the other structure there, but exactly what, I'm not 100% sure. And then, so, again, I don't understand why someone did this. Okay, so you hear the sounds, but they're not moving. I didn't do this. Someone just decided to bring a chest of coal up here and they just put a minecart furnace here. And then, well, I guess it's supposed to be moving these guys around on like a little merry-go-round or something, but it's not working. Oh, there it goes. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh my god, they caught up to the minecart. I feel like eventually it's gonna end up getting stuck again anyway. How awesome does that tree look from way back here? Look at that. That tree is like this beautiful, beautiful centerpiece into our world. You can kind of tell that you can kind of tell I never have this corner of my base area loaded over here because this copper's still raw copper for marking out the corner of my boundary there. But over here, of course, this corner where our wheat field is, because I spend a lot of time down here harvesting wheat, of course, this one is all completely turned into oxidized copper. I really do love, we're going to turn the shaders off for just a second here, just so I can see this without the shaders and everything, because it's tough with the sun glaring into it like that. But I really love that we're starting to see things prop up there on the island. Now, one thing that I'm trying to be really conscious of is exactly how crazy we get with building up there and we get with making structures, because what I don't want to do is I don't want to make it look like there's too much up there. Like, I don't know if that makes sense. It might to some of you who really, really do love to build in this game. Like, I don't want it to look like it's too much. I don't want you to look up at the island and be like, well, that just looks like a ridiculous amount of stuff up there on that island. Some angles, of course, you're not going to see anything because there's nothing built in certain sectors of it yet. But I am trying to be really conscious of every single thing I build on the island and exactly how it's incorporated into the landscape. But I think for now, one of my favorite angles is to look from over here, like down below here, because I really do love like this angle right here of just our storage building right there. I think the roof isn't going to be quite as pitched as the smaller building. It's going to be flatter, like maybe a far more gradual pitch. Maybe we'll use like slabs for that or something like that. But I'm trying to be really conscious, like I said, of exactly how we construct structures and everything like that up on the island. And I want you to be able to see different things. I really, really want you to kind of see different things poking up and popping out from different angles, because of course I want to know what the ground level experience looks like. Of course we're building in the sky, but the ground level building experience is also very, very important in terms of this game. So, you know, now over here, we can see parts of that tree again. See, now over here, it looks like there's these weird kind of leafy tentacles coming off. Ow. But not from this angle, it doesn't look too bad. I think there's just some of them that just need to be tamed down just a little bit. But look at that. Like, you could kind of see it almost like the base of it disappearing into the fog just a little bit there. I've got to get that scaffolding out of there as well. I've just been so busy. So I do appreciate you guys just, you know, in your patience and everything like that. Ooh, and this, of course, this is one thing I did not want to forget to show you guys here. We'll get back into our shaders here. Check this out. Check this out. The underside of this structure here. I think I'll actually cut away to some replay mod footage here of just kind of the exterior of this building right here. And the way that it just kind of pops down. The floor of it just kind of pops down just a little bit underneath our structure here. And then, of course, we've got this little like rock kind of thing, like this little clump of dirt and stuff that's kind of sticking out and hanging down off of it. That was really honestly just built there to hide the shulker boxes. Shh. But I really love that, like, when this was ripped up out of the ground, maybe some of the things, like over here, of course, obviously we shaped the terrain to fit this building here. Like this basement, this was shaped to fit the terrain. Like with this is all the exterior of the island on the outside. So this had to be shaped to fit the terrain. Or maybe this was built after it became a floating island in the sky. I haven't really figured out 100% of the narrative there yet. But this, we can safely assume, because we look at this from the underside here, this looks like it was here before. This looks like it was a part of the island before it got ripped out of the ground and it got sent up into the sky. And now, of course, we've just got this little basement of this building kind of protruding down from here. We're still going to add like shutters, and we're still going to add a little bit more pops of the mangrove red color there on the exterior of this building. So don't you worry. We're not done with that yet. We're not done with it at all. Whew. Wow. Just, I really, really feel like I mean, I've been busy, like looking back at like the last episode and like even going through replay mod footage when I was editing through it. I'm kind of surprised at how much I've built here in between episodes. I promise that's not going to be the case next time. I promise the next episode's going to come sooner and with less progress from me in that respect. But, you know, I just wanted to say thank you. Thank you so much for all of your amazing support on this series thus far. You're absolutely incredible, and I love your beautiful faces so much. That is going to do it for another episode here from Skizzlecraft. Thank you so much, everybody, for watching. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Leave a comment down below. Feed that algorithm monster for me. It really loves to nom 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 on all of your beautiful comments. And, you know, I also love to reply to them as well. So, yeah, thank you ow. Thank you so much, everybody, for watching, and we will see you next time from Skizzlecraft. Peace!